If you identify as someone who serves, it's most likely because you are someone who cares. Caring deeply about what you do and who you serve is wonderful because it usually comes with the passion and motivation to do a great job. But caring can also come with a high price. Serving others in a professional capacity, be they adults or children, is challenging work. We are all unique individuals with varying needs, wants, temperaments, and requirements. If you spend your day educating, troubleshooting, problem solving, listening to, responding, leading, coaching, or serving others, chances are you find yourself fatigued at the end of it all. And that's because getting to know and learning how to respond well to the various moods and personalities of the people we work with can be and is often as physically and emotionally draining as it is rewarding. We bring who we are to our work with others. And when we are low on our own reserves, it is easy to become even more depleted and bogged down by other people's experiences or emotions. This is what's known as compassion fatigue. To prevent or limit that as best we can, it is important to shore up our own ability to support and serve by ensuring that we ourselves are fortified in the areas of our own physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. To be effective for the long haul, we have to become better at managing our own emotions in order to buffer and not absorb the emotions and experiences of others, nor to allow those emotions and experiences to affect us in a negative way. As cliche and overused as the airplane example has become, it still makes perfect sense. The flight attendant always advises us to put our masks on first. This is for the simple reason that in order to help someone else, you must make sure that you are in a position to do so. If you've been experiencing compassion fatigue or are just looking for ways to be more effective at dealing with the slings and arrows of everyone that you deal with, I have 3 self-care strategies to share with you to keep you from allowing your empathy to deplete all of your energy. Greetings and welcome. I'm Nicolette. Thank you for spending your time with me today. If this is your first time visiting this channel and you're interested in receiving my videos on mindset, mindfulness, and motivation for being, doing, and serving with intention, please be sure to subscribe to this channel so that you won't miss the next one. So let's get into today's session. So the question is, how can people like us who care about what we do and want to do it better give our all without giving it all away so that we can continue to serve another day? I have 3 suggestions in addition to simply getting enough sleep and staying sufficiently hydrated throughout the day for what we can do to put our masks on first. So the first thing that we need to do is to become aware of where the line of healthy empathy meets the line of unhealthy enmeshment. Enmeshment can best be explained as simply taking on others' emotions as if they are our own. To notice when this is happening, we must raise our awareness about our own emotional state. How do we do this? We do this through observing and labeling our emotions without judgment, through the consistent practice of mindfulness and meditation. This allows us to learn what affects us positively and negatively. When we are more aware of controlling and managing our own emotions, it's easier for us to recognize when we are picking up on someone else's energy and ascribing that to ourselves as if it belongs to us. When we can do that and learn how to pinpoint the start of the emotion, we can better decide what to do with it, which leads to my suggestion number 2. Mindfulness gives us power and freedom. Once we recognize where an emotion is coming from, we can then decide what to do with it. If it does belong to us, we can choose to own it and to process it, or we can choose to release it by giving it back to the other person. As caring professionals, we often need to be reminded that it is not our responsibility to take on or to take away other people's problems. It is often enough for us to simply listen and attempt to understand. If you find yourself becoming overwhelmed by another person's energy, try to take yourself out of that state by bringing yourself back to the current moment. By grounding yourself in the present, simply breathing and focusing on your breath while attempting to listen, or visualizing your center from wherever you feel a sense of calm and serenity so that you can respond from that place. Another strategy that works really well for me is visualizing myself behind a glass wall or in bubble wrap, if you will, because from both vantage points, we are still able to clearly see, clearly hear, to understand and to empathize with the feelings that are being shared with us, but we are buffered against absorbing them as our own, and that is key. Lastly, I just want to remind you that in order to have empathy, kindness, and compassion for others, we must cultivate it in ourselves. So we must take time for our own self-care. Sometimes it's as simple as giving yourself a little extra time, more so than you usually take, on your own to recharge, and that might be going on a long walk or just spending some alone time for me time. We can also be good to ourselves by engaging in guided meditations on grounding, self-kindness, and self-compassion. If you are interested in trying any of these meditations, I've linked them at the end of this video, and I've also listed them in the description. I hope that you have found these strategies helpful. If so, remember to hit the like button, to leave a comment, and to share this video with a friend. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one to hone and develop your ability to manage your own awareness by starting a mindfulness practice, as well as working more effectively with others, please visit me at my website, educatezen.org, to contact me. See you next time. Take care.